My name is Beth Lockhart, and my son was diagnosed with a rare brain tumor called a desmoplastic infantile ganglioglioma.
My daughter Hallie was diagnosed with an anaplastic ependymoma.
My daughter's name is Elena, and when she was 6 years old last August, she was diagnosed with brain cancer, specifically medulloblastoma.
Abigail was diagnosed with bilateral Wilms tumor, which is kidney cancer in both kidneys.
There is so much more to brain cancer than just the chemo.
The pathologist at UNC told us there was very little hope for her survival.
We were here at the hospital for, I think it was 9 days was our first stay. We had a couple surgeries that time.
We packed up and drove 700 miles from West Kentucky for treatment at Duke. Our 6 or 8 week plan turned into 30 months of treatment.
We had to leave our son behind. We have a 7-year-old son also, and he was in the ER with us in Wilmington, and we had to call a neighbor in the middle of the night and ask to come pick him up, and we had to quickly leave and go a few hours from home.
It's tough to try to find a place that you can afford and is big enough that you can continue to have your somewhat normal family life.
I'm a single mom, and it's been very difficult having to do all of this alone. The first time Elena was receiving radiation, we stayed here for 3 to 4 weeks. The biggest financial challenge that I face as a mother with a child fighting cancer is that I can't work. We have many, many appointments.
There's your insurance premiums, your co-pays, your deductibles, your over-the-counter medicine. And then when you don't have a hospital that's as good as the hospitals in this area, you have to travel. And that's plane tickets, and that's rental cars, and that's hotel rooms, and that's meals.
We didn't know where to turn, we didn't know what to do. And it was at that time a nurse gave me a flyer for Super Cooper for the 5K race. And she said, "You need to talk to these people."
We were actually the first family to stay here, and we were so, so grateful that we got to be in this lovely home.
It really allowed us to keep our family together.
It provided us stability in an unstable time.
I got a call from Justin, and Elise came the next day to visit us in the hospital.
We are very thankful to the Super Coop House and the Super Coop Foundation, because I don't know without them if we could have been able to have done this trial this year. We made 14 trips to North Carolina from West Kentucky last year, along with 60 trips to our home hospital at Vanderbilt. Our time and our resources and our energy were running pretty low. We started the clinical trial in May, and for the very first time in 54 months, we have tumor shrinkage. We are very, very blessed.
When I give money to a charity or I support a charity, I want it to have a direct impact and an immediate impact on someone's life. And Super Cooper House does that.
I also felt really loved here, and I felt like everyone in the community kind of embraced us. Even with the short period of time we were here, everybody, I think they're familiar with the house here, so if they saw a new family, they would stop and introduce themselves, and meals were brought to the house, which was fantastic.
I really appreciate the Super Cooper Foundation and the support that we've received here, and I sincerely hope that the foundation can continue to support other families who use this home, and I'm beyond grateful for the help that we've received, and words really can't express my sense of gratitude.
We're just very blessed to have a backup, a family that's walked in our shoes, a family that's traveled hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles to seek out for the very best care for their child. The Herman family understands. I can't encourage people enough to become involved in the Super Coop organization. Unlike many organizations that people are donating their money to, the money that is donated here to this organization goes to direct support for families like ours. Families who travel, families who have exhausted everything, every resource, everything they have. If you're looking for an organization to be involved with, I don't think you could find a finer group of people or a better family